Hello, hello, everyone. Today we are talking about why you're getting views but no clients and how to fix it. You're showing up, creating content, and maybe even going viral, but your calendar's still empty and your Stripe account isn't lighting up either. Frustrating, right? So let's cut straight to it. Views don't pay the bills, clients do. And I might add followers too. Followers and views, right? Everyone's saying get likes, get followers. And that's a really long strategy. You can make sales without a huge amount of followers, without a huge amount of likes, without a huge amount of views. And if your content isn't converting, it's not because people aren't watching, it's because something's broken in the way that you're connecting. So let's fix that right now. If you're a coach, a consultant, or a service provider who's been posting constantly, getting traction, and building visibility, but not seeing any of it turn into actual clients, actual sales, this video is for you. So, hi there, I'm Heather Blaze, and today I'm going to walk you through the exact reasons why your content might be popular but not profitable. And more importantly, I'll show you how to bridge that gap so that your content doesn't just entertain, it actually converts. And if you want to fast track this process, I've got a free training that goes even deeper. You'll find that in the link in the description below. So let's dive in now. First, let's talk about why visibility does not equal value. Let's start with a hard truth. Just because you're visible doesn't mean you're valuable, at least in your audience's eyes. So here's a metaphor to make this really crystal clear. Imagine you're standing in Times Square, giant screens, bright lights, crowds everywhere. Now, picture a massive billboard flashing, flashing the words, look at me, in bold neon. No offer, no message, no context, just noise. And that's what many content creators are doing. You're visible, but you're not meaningful. Your audience sees you, but they just don't understand you. And if they don't understand you, they won't trust you and they definitely won't buy from you. Visibility without value is just vanity. And value isn't what you say, okay, or what you say it is. It's what your audience experiences when they interact with your message. So instead of just chasing trends or viral sounds, you need to craft a message that shows your audience that you get them, that you understand their pain, their desires, and their unspoken thoughts. So, how do you make sure that your message delivers actual value and doesn't just fade into the scroll? That brings us to three specific breakdowns that are likely hiding in your content. So, reason number one, your content is vague. Okay. You might be dropping motivational quotes, surface level tips, or general advice, but it's too broad. And your content isn't calling anyone specifically. So think about your ideal client. Are you naming their daily frustrations? Are you articulating the exact problem that they've tried and failed to solve? Or are you just hoping that general encouragement will be enough to convert? People pay for clarity and they respond to content that mirrors their inner dialogue. So instead of saying something like, you deserve better, try, you're sick of chasing low ticket clients who ghost you after two calls or something like that. You're sick of chasing low ticket clients who ghost you. You see the difference? Like it's so specific. And then the second reason that you're not attracting buyers is there's a huge difference between content that earns likes and content that earns income. So if your content is getting engagement but no conversions, you may have attracted an audience of peers or passive consumers, not committed buyers. And the buyers that are actively searching for the change. They're scanning for someone who can give them confidence and clarity. So make sure that your content is layered with results-based language. So you want to frame your posts around what's possible, what's proven, and what's next. Make sense? Put in the comments here if you're with me live, you can put hashtag live. And if you're with me on the replay, you can put hashtag replay. And just let me know that you're with me in the comments. Okay. And let's move on to number three. The third reason that you have no sales is you have no sales system. Okay. You could have the best content in the world, but if there's no system to guide people into that next step, they're just going to keep scrolling. So you need to map out what happens after someone engages. Do they get a clear call to action, CTA? Do they know how to reach out? Is there a compelling offer or training that really deepens their commitment? Without that system, you're just leaving money and momentum on the table. But the good news is that you don't need to rebuild your whole business. A small but strategic shifts in messaging and systems can really lead to massive results. So let's look at how to make those shifts using a proven process that gets results. To fix the disconnect between attention and action, let's use a classic framework. I call it AIDA, okay? AIDA, and that's awareness, interest, desire, action. Okay? Awareness, interest, desire, and action. So here's how to use it strategically. First, let's go over awareness. Awareness, you start your content by meeting people exactly where they are. You need to show your audience that you get it, that you know what's keeping them up at night. That builds that instant resonance. Instead of, "Are you ready to grow your business?" You'd say something like, "Are you tired of pouring energy into content that gets views but no clients?" Yeah, see what's happening here? The next thing is interest. So now that you've grabbed their attention, you got to deepen the conversation. So talk about the root causes. You got to educate without overwhelming. Share why the problem exists and validate their frustration. So, for example, most people are creating top of funnel content without a bottom of funnel plan, and that's why your audience isn't converting. Okay. The next thing is desire. So it's time to really paint that picture. What does life look like after solving this problem? After you can help them solve this problem, right? What does their life look like after? So speak to the emotions of success. Imagine waking up to Stripe notifications from high ticket clients you didn't chase. Imagine being fully booked, not just busy, right? Do you see how it's like, oh, yeah, that would be amazing, right? So use storytelling, client results, and even future pace to spark this emotional investment. Um, and then the next thing is action, right? So finally tell them exactly what to do next. Make your CTA, right? That call to action impossible to miss and easy to follow. So you could say something like, click the link in my bio for free training that shows you how to fix this in under 30 days, or DM me the word clients and I'll show you a private video that breaks this all down. So AIDA, the AIDA, isn't just about a marketing formula. It's a structure for transformation. When you embed it into your content, your audience doesn't just feel seen, they feel heard, they feel moved to act, to take that action. But maybe you're still wondering, like, can this really work for me? So let me show you what happened when one of my clients made just this one small shift. This client had been creating reels every day for weeks, got good views, lots of comments, but zero clients. And we looked at her content and realized there was no clear CTA. So there was no direction. So we changed just one thing, her call to action. Instead of ending her videos with a motivational quote, we had her say, DM me the word ready, and I'll send you my free private video training. Okay. So that week she got 12 DMs, booked 5 calls, and closed 2 new clients. And that's the power of clarity and structure. That's what happens when you stop posting to be popular and start positioning to be profitable. So let's wrap this up. If you're getting views but not clients, it's not a visibility problem, it's a value communication problem. So, I mean, you do need the visibility too, which is why I encourage people to use ads, use advertising to get the traffic flow, but don't do that until all this other stuff is fixed. Like, you got to fix your messaging, right? You got to add the clear CTAs. You've got to build a simple conversion system. That's how you turn followers into clients. And if you want help building that system the right way, step by step, like a roadmap, check out my free training. The link is here in the description. This is what I do for my clients every single day, and I'd love to help you do it too. So let me know in the comments which one of these shifts you will apply first. I'd love to hear from you. And that's it for today. Really short and sweet. I will see you in the next video, which I will be posting here or here, about the hidden dangers of being your own boss. So see you next time. I'm here every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time live, or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Come and join me live next time. Take care.